So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The strains of the national anthem of Australia. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Goes looking wide. He's picked his way through. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's managed to get free. Now, can they get him away? Not the most accurate pass. More and more pressure on the ball here. Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the header! It's a loose ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Here comes the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a sharp pass. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
The United States definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think...
Good chance here! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
The United States are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Now he's got space here, and there's green grass ahead of him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's made its way to him. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Pings it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game. Now to turn it into a stranglehold.
That's an imaginative pass. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And a chance! And again! Goal! The United States! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He has found the way through. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, it's played into the area. And that is expertly dealt with. He's a shot that tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That is a brilliant interception. The United States are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to get it away. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Pass somewhat off target. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Shapes to shoot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of... And the shot! And that's in! And this is getting better and better. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
The United States are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has been knocked clear. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Wriggles his way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Drives it in. Shot! Defending was strong and firm. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's destined for the flank. That has not gone well. He's found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And they're back on the ball again. That's good running with the ball. Takes the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Suter, over to the right flank. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Great defending, strong and determined. Big chance! That's a lovely, neat pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
becoming so easy. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
The United States, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. And here is the first touch of the second half. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Aimed beyond the defence. It's played through for him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. And that is out of play. And he's being shifted off it. And he... Decent chance! He's shifting through the gears here. Ball swung in. Oh, well played.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, this could be a chance. And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's another chance! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Number 8.
So could they be onto something here? Well read, nice interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Flings in across. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. No, that's been intercepted. The United States are looking to break at pace. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Knocks it into space. He's on it, can he get away? Goes for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Strong running down that left flank. He is through here. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they can counter here. Can he get on the end of this? Picks out brilliantly, shoots! And he's stuck it away! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 23.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well spotted.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ambitious ball here. And he's straight offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Substitution for United States. Number 10, number 2, number 4, number 26. Coming on the field, number
The United
19,
States do have
number
options
16,
available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Number 7.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Looking to play him in. Space for him to turn and look.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Driving on and making good progress.
The United States surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's having a hit! Oh, that's a waste.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Threads one in. super... Can he finish? Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, well measured. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The United States go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
The final 5 minutes. And he was quick to react. He's going for goal! So, third corner of the game. Header comes in! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And no, that was never going to make it. Played back to the goalkeeper. Has ended up in no man's land. And that was asking for too much.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the pass is intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries one from range. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
The United States definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his inputs, and from us both, good afternoon. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And now, lining up for
Scotland have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement.
Christie! Scotland with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Decent chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Messina. Hakimi. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And Aguirre. Hakimi. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Adams. Spread it left. Tierney has it out wide and in space. Christie! Tries to get it clear. Applies the finish! Missed by a fraction. Hakimi. Aguirre. McGinn. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Played out towards the right wing. Not where it came from. Aguirre is there and he can get that clear. Mazraoui attempts a clearance. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Robertson. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Now this could be a chance. And that's gone loose. Tierney. He's found the way through. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Well, they've got it again. First quarter of an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mazraoui. Space for him to turn and look. And he's gone backward here. Here comes another cross. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Adams over to the right flank. Oh, that's fabulous. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Christie. Now it's McGinn. Spread out to the left. Looking to play him in. And he's in on goal. Not a hint of offside here. And a header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
McGinn. And it's Tierney. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good spread. And it's made its way to him. And he shoots! That is delicious! A finish of true class! And we have liftoff! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Scotland have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Good ball, good take.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
McTominay. Now it's McGinn. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Christie. That is good alertness. Oh, easy pickings there. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Robertson with the short one. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Robertson goes short. That's an excellent interception. Morocco are looking to go forward now. El Kanous. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Quickly taken. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, shooting chance! And no, just off target. And that has left him in a heap. No way through there. McTominay. And it's Christie.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Very nicely done. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So their 4th corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. And he skips past his man. Now it's El Kanous. Hakimi has it in a wide position. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found a way through. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Mazraoui. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Scotland probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Scotland leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So, into the second half.
Scotland can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Mazraoui. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Adams. And it's Robertson. That's good play. Shot a goal! Superb from McGinn! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Delivers with whip. Oh, important interception. McGinn. Now it's Adams. Nicely shaped ball. Good ball over the top. Goes for a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nasraoui. He's picked his way through. Time and again they are repelled. McTominay. Now it's Adams. That's going wide left. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Turns back here, probably the best option. In with the challenge.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's McGinn. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. They're up to 5 corners now. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Christie demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Scotland find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Adams under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step.
Takes a shot! This game already looks like a fait accompli. Brahim Diaz.
The attendance for this match
Hakimi.
was
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Robertson. And it's Robertson. Driven in. Nasraoui with the clearance.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a promising position. He is through here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's McGinn. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Al-Kanous. Aguirre. And it's Hakimi. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. McTominay. El-Ainaoui. El-Kanous. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. McGinn. Christie looking to add to his goal. McGinn. It's Christie. McTominay. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Hops for safety. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And here's Brahim Diaz. He's got away. Nicely weighted ball. Robertson deals with that comfortably. And it's Tierney.
Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's a pretty loose pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a good ball out wide. And that was asking for too much. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution for Scotland. Number 10, number 11, number 19, number 2.
Not got that quite right.
Coming on the field, number 20,
McLean.
number 17.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Number 24.
Mazraoui. Now Ben Seguir. Unahi. Looking for options for movement. Not the most accurate pass.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's McTominay. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
McLean, and it's Robertson. Tierney, here's a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Takes a shot! And one more try! It's a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Scotland are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Mazraoui. That's a sharp pass. Mazraoui is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Showing great feet there. The ball has bounced loose now. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Mazraoui. McTominay. And it's Tierney. He's looking wide. Showing good feet. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries one from range. He's put his foot right through that one. Mazraoui. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's El Ainawi. He shifted it to the flank. McGinn. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as it goes. Scotland, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. McGinn claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter.
Olha, nem sempre dá para dizer isso, né? Mas que bela noite temos hoje aqui, hein? Não por acaso o torcedor parece extremamente animado e as bandeiras já estão tremulando nas arquibancadas. Tá chegando a hora, vamos que vamos! A atmosfera aqui não é de qualquer partida não, hein? Tem um clima especial. Agora o hino nacional brasileiro.
Brasil.
A formação com 3 caras no meio campo vai ser fundamental. É um esquema que explora todo o campo, principalmente o ataque.
Realmente é conhecido como um esquema ofensivo.
Sim, com os 3 mais avançados e principalmente os pontas correndo por trás da defesa, os 3 mesmos vão ser bastante acionados para lançamentos e, ao mesmo tempo, para manter a estrutura geral da equipe, fazendo a ligação entre o ataque e a defesa.
Rola a bola no gramado. Brasil contra Haiti. Tenta uma bola enfiada. Tem muito espaço. Lá vem a batida. Defendeu. O homem é uma parede.
O Bruno Guimarães foi até bem na jogada, mas do outro lado tinha alguém que foi melhor. Acontece.
O Brasil vai bater o primeiro escanteio da partida. Olha a bomba! Golaço! Gol do Brasil! Brasil abre o placar!
Para o Brasil. Aos 3 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 26.
Bandeira, Brasil, bandeira, Brasil, bandeira, Brasil.
Começou cedo, sem dúvida, essa era a ideia. Esticou a perna, desarmou o adversário. Bateu! Bobeou na saída de bola e quase levou o gol, hein? Que fase!
É isso aí, tem que aplicar pressão desde o começo da jogada. Quase conseguiram um gol nessa brincadeira.
Rafinha! Olha o drible! É, dessa vez a defesa levou a melhor. Melhor que isso, impossível.
Ele estava muito ligado no lance.
O Bruno Guimarães. Lucas Paquetá. Vai tentar entrar na área. Conseguiu abrir espaço no meio. Ele chegou de carrinho, mas foi só na bola. O juizão mandou seguir. Neymar. Chegou na hora certa. Boa chegada. A jogada poderia levar perigo. Ele entrou no tempo certo. E volta para o goleiro. Chuta de qualquer jeito. Se você ligou a TV agora, perdeu o gol que saiu logo no comecinho do jogo. Abriu o placar. Chega no corpo e recupera. Vai progredindo perigosamente. Neymar. A batida. O Brasil consegue o escanteio. entrada, muito boa. Haiti pode ter uma chance se sair rápido.
É sempre uma situação perigosa.
O Brasil na frente tanto no placar quanto nos números de posse de bola.
Até agora, tudo conforme o planejado. Eles vão tentar manter o domínio e marcar mais um.
Rafinha. Bruno Guimarães, a batida! Pegou na veia. Rafinha. Tentou mais um drible e acabou sem a bola. Passou driblando pela marcação. Olha o chute. Entrou. Gol! É o merecido empate para esse time.
Eles estavam atrás do placar, buscaram um empate e desse jeito podem ganhar ainda.
Aos 23 minutos do primeiro tempo.
Que baita finalização. Bateu na bola com toda a categoria. Uma precisão impecável.
Boa finalização, Milton.
Haiti iguala a partida.
Esse é o tipo de jogo que a gente pode chamar de imprevisível.
Até aqui, um bom primeiro tempo, disputado, brigado, acirrado. Rafinha. Rafinha.
Não quis saber de brincar. Tudo é questão de timing na vida, né, Milton? Ele prendeu a bola demais, acabou desperdiçando a chance de passar para um companheiro melhor colocado.
Rafinha recebeu o passe. Arrisca o chute de longe. Que defesa!
O Lucas Paquetá até sorriu depois dessa. Acho que nem ele acreditou na defesa.
E lá vem eles para bater outro escanteio. Bruno Guimarães. A metida de bola lá na frente. Levou um calor ali, agora quer dar o troco.
Geralmente é isso que acontece.
Neymar! E os defensores respiram aliviados depois do gol perdido. Faltam 15 minutos para o intervalo. Marquinhos se antecipa. Abre na ponta direita. Lucas Paquetá.
O Haiti é aquele time que gosta de abusar dos lançamentos. Quando você vê, a bola já está viajando.
E como que faz em funcionar isso tão bem?
Aí é o básico do básico, é ter um atacante forte para segurar essa bola e fazer o pivô conforme necessário. De preferência, acompanhado por um corredor hábil.
Vem, boa bola. Passe esticado. O Everton pega fácil. Rafinha. Bela entrada, hein? Matou o lance. João Pedro. Boa bola. Achou o jogo ali, aberto na ponta. Lucas Paquetá.
Parece que ele não queria arriscar.
Lucas Paquetá. Desarmou o adversário e saiu com ela. Bom lance, se desmarcou bem, mas a defesa acabou levando a melhor nessa.
O cara estava sozinho ali, aberto, pedindo a bola e ninguém passou. Será que ele está brigado com os companheiros? Não é possível.
O passe não foi bom. Tem que caprichar um pouco mais. Vai tentar dali mesmo. Que batida, hein? Pegou com jeito.
Ele bateu de surpresa, pegou muita gente desprevenida. Até alguns companheiros de time. E olha que quase entrou mesmo assim.
O Ederson. Rafinha. Rafinha. Lá vem bola para a área. Faltou capricho aí na cabeçada.
Tem uma verdadeira avenida ali pelos lados. O técnico claramente não gostou de ver o adversário com tanto espaço. Os jogadores têm que acordar para isso.
Lá vem mais um tiro de canto. Cobraram um escanteio curto demais. Olha a chance! O escanteio não deu em nada.
A situação mudou.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Já estamos nos acréscimos. Falta muito pouco. Boa abertura. Tem jogador em boa posição no ataque. Tem muito espaço.
Boa armação de jogo e a movimentação facilita isso tudo.
Bola por cima, para a ponta. E terminaram os 45 minutos iniciais. Os dois times vão para o vestiário em pé de igualdade. É o famoso copo meio cheio ou meio vazio. 45 minutos e nenhuma equipe se destacou. Um jogo equilibrado em todos os aspectos, né, Mauro?
Com um choque de estilos interessante. As duas equipes marcaram gol seguindo as próprias estratégias. Eu acredito que os técnicos ficaram felizes com o que foi visto e mostrado. Quero ver como ambos os times vão fazer para tentar ditar o ritmo, porque nenhum dos dois conseguiu isso até agora.
Até o momento, tudo igual no placar. 1-1. Promessa de muita disputa no segundo tempo. O intervalo passou rápido, hein? Já voltamos.
O Brasil dominou todo o primeiro tempo, mas o placar não refletiu isso. Para eles, a boa notícia é que o time tem toda a segunda etapa para criar mais chances e, enfim, confirmar a vitória.
Lucas Paquetá. Achou a brecha. João Pedro! Bela defesa do goleiro. No susto, hein?
O João Pedro já está com cara de que não sabe mais o que precisa para fazer um gol.
Mais um escanteio para o time. Já são 5, hein? Foi um passe curto. Não deu para aproveitar. Chutou! Haiti. Agora tem a chance do contra-ataque.
Agora a maré virou.
Interceptou bem.
Uma aula de posicionamento defensivo.
Parte com tudo na direção do gol. A marcação chegou implacável nessa. Não deu chance. Faltou capricho aí no passe. Chegou junto. Desarmou o adversário. Neymar. Engatou ali a quinta marcha. Uma aula de ação defensiva. É a sexta chance de escanteio que eles têm na partida. E ele tenta afastar o perigo. Marquinhos. O Gabriel Magalhães. Lucas Paquetá. Lucas Paquetá finalizou! Pega o goleiro, que reflexo!
Ele se antecipou bem demais, baita trabalho.
Mais um, é o 7º escanteio. Não inventou, mandou para longe. Bate direto pro gol. Haiti pode ter uma chance se sair rápido.
A situação mudou.
Lucas Paquetá. João Pedro. E ele tira a bola da defesa de qualquer jeito. O Bruno Guimarães. Domínio de Lucas Paquetá. Bruno Guimarães. Rafinha. Belo passe enfiado. E ele não quis correr nenhum risco.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Passe açucarado, achando João Pedro. Mais uma vez e ela não entra.
Tão que tão, hein? É chance atrás de chance. Só precisam parar de pecar na hora da finalização. Uma hora esse gol sai.
Teremos uma substituição. Substituição no time do Brasil.
Para quem tá contando aí, hein? É o 8º escanteio. O adversário ainda não conseguiu nenhum.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
Sim, foi uma boa entrada, foi na pressão.
Camisa 13.
O Brasil ainda pode se dar ao luxo de fazer uma substituição e pode ser decisivo. Danilo. Conseguiu ali um lateral. Danilo. Domínio de Lucas Paquetá. Deu ali um toque providencial na bola. Busca ele na corrida. Esticou a perna e levou melhor. Tentou o drible, mas foi desarmado. A metida de bola. Achou o jogo ali, aperto na ponta. Acabou não dando em nada.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
O Brasil já vai mexer de novo, hein? Uma atrás da outra. Duas caras novas entrando em campo. Ambos jogam na frente.
Uma mudança grande no setor de ataque. Pode ser interessante.
Camisa 21.
O Brasil já utilizou quase todas as substituições. Só resta uma. Não deu certo desta vez. Alexandro. O Ederson. Marquinhos. E tome passe. A equipe trabalha rápido. Tentou o passe.
Esse tipo de corrida mata a defesa.
Vem bola alçada. Ele chegou por ali para limpar o lance. Desarmou e ficou com ela. E já tem mais gente para entrar em campo.
Substituição em andamento.
Colocou a bola na frente. E ele já partiu na velocidade. Se ele chegar, a chance é boa. Olha a batida! O passe foi bom, mas faltou precisão no arremate.
E ele está bem na partida nessa etapa, por isso que fica ainda mais difícil entender como é que ele perdeu essa chance.
O Gabriel Magalhães. Danilo. Lucas Paquetá. Opa, que beleza!
Como perde chance esse time, Milton. Se estivesse um pouquinho mais inspirado, já estariam na frente do placar.
Abriu o jogo pela ponta. A batida! Golaço! Gol do Brasil! Um gol para passar à frente de novo.
Aos 33 minutos do segundo tempo.
E eles, mais uma vez, demonstraram a sua especialidade.
O Brasil, marcando gol de contragolpe, já virou notícia repetida e batida, e mesmo assim os adversários não conseguem evitar. Quem diz que jogar no contra-ataque é crime? Não é, e pode ser uma tática muito eficiente, também é ataque.
O técnico tem estrela, o jogador mal entrou e já fez o gol.
Entrou e marcou. Tem sorte esse cara, tem estrela esse treinador.
Uma vantagem pequena, mas importante.
Finalmente eles conseguiram chegar ao gol. O gol que pode decidir a partida.
Boa visão de jogo, passe bom. Ele se antecipa bem. Rafinha. Rafinha. O Ederson. Bola para o Igor Jesus. E ele aparece para o corte. Chegou na marcação e recuperou a bola. Partiu com a bola.
Para sair no contragolpe, precisa ser um pouquinho mais rápido.
Boa abertura na ponta. Deixou o marcador para trás. Tentou chamar a falta, mas o juizão não marca nada. Não sei se dá tempo de mais alguma coisa aqui. A vitória está quase garantida. Pula para a bola. Passou por cima.
A tentativa foi boa, mas entre tentar e conseguir... Olha a dica, tem um mundo de distância. Tinha que pelo menos ter acertado o gol, né?
Só controlando o jogo, deixando o tempo passar.
Já entraram em modo de segurança, não querem arriscar mais nada.
Lucas Paquetá. Bola esticada na frente. Lucas Paquetá.
O Brasil, pelo visto, queria até ampliar a vantagem para 2, mas eu acho que não dá mais. É a reta final da partida, é furar a bola.
Manda para frente. Boa jogada, foi bem para interceptar o passe. Passe está na cara do gol. Rafinha finalizou. Foi fazendo uma fila, seria um gol de placa, mas ele acabou errando.
O Rafinha mostrou confiança, fome de gol. A meu ver, não dá para reclamar dele, não.
Entrada providencial. Igor Jesus. Tem bola na frente. Foi direto pro goleiro. Bola para o Igor Jesus. O Igor Jesus decide tentar avançar. E ele sofre a falta. termina o jogo. O Brasil sai com a vitória nessa partida tensa. Apenas um gol de diferença entre as equipes.
Vamos ouvir agora a opinião de Mauro Betting sobre o jogo de hoje. Fala aí, Maurão.
Foi um resultado que refletiu a diferença entre as equipes, independente da situação. A gente tinha a sensação de que eles podiam mudar a chave quando quisessem para dominar o adversário. E foi basicamente o que aconteceu.
Eu aqui não vou discordar, né? Falou tudo.
Estamos chegando ao final do nosso trabalho. Muito obrigado, meu amigo Mauro Betting. É sempre uma diversão trabalhar com você.
Sempre.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So, time for the anthems. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the go-to guy in this team. And it's always lovely when you're in a team and you know somebody is always looking to get on the ball. So his availability will be key.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, we're on the way. Demiral. And Güler. And it's made its way to him. Yildiz! Oh, that's a waste. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Kukçu. Almiron. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Almiron. Almiron. Impressive jump. There it is! And it's Paraguay who take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 21.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Turkey really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And we have our very first corner. That's not going far. Some good work on the right flank here. In by Çalhanoğlu. No, he's not getting any further than that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Chance for a shot! And that's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. Who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
This is a promising build-up.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Turkey have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Goulet, not the most accurate pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, it's Yildiz. Oh, de Goulet! Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Almiron. Paraguay are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then second...
Oh, he's having a go! And that is great goalkeeping.
Turkey certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It's a pretty loose pass. Yildiz. Almiron looking understandably energised after his goal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's having a pop! It's bounced back off the post. Kadiolu. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Sönchu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Sönchu. And Gula looking to pass their way up the pitch. Alderete. Now he's off and running. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that is expertly dealt with. Goulet. That's a cute ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Celik. And the pass is intercepted. Özkan. And it's Kukçu. And here's Aktürkoğlu. He's got away. He's having a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Özkan. "15 minutes till half-time. And here's Yildiz. De Goulet. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Sönchu. For Özkan. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Yildiz. Yildiz. Yildiz purring through the gears. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Kukçu. Gula is onto this. Özkan is the guilty party there. Space for him to turn and look. And that's played in low. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Kukçu. Almiron. He's had it taken off him. Goulet. Özkan. And he's only too happy to take that back. This looks promising. Kökçü aimed beyond the defence.
Kajolu with the delivery.
And that should get the job done. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread out to the left. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Quality ball. He's shooting! Nearly, but not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
There will be 1 minute at a
Lovely
time.
pass, but can he get there? Deflected behind for a corner kick. He's rising! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's half-time. Good to look back on the first 45 minutes.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So, into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's found a way through, and the shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Aktürkoğlu clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Almiron, and he's been shifted off it. Kökçü. Aktürkoğlu for Özkan. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good read, needed to be.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And there's a searching pass. Çalhanoğlu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Arda Güler. Now it's Yildiz. Look at the space here. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Out of play for a throw. Söncü. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kökçü.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Kökçü. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he thumps it clear. Goulet. Kirkchu. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Aktokolu is flagged offside. Turns back here, probably the best option.
The attendance for this
just
match
about up
was
to the hour now.
17,440.
Almiron proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Almiron. And a chance! Off the post! Çalhanoğlu. Yildiz. Nicely shaped ball. That looks a cracking ball. Paraguay needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Yildiz. He'll try from distance. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Özkan.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Almiron. Now, this could be a chance. Çelik gets over and intercepts. Goulet. Özkan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Arda Goulet. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Goulet is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Turkey.
Number 3 coming up.
Yildiz. Number 4, Koyuncu.
Oh, good climb!
Aktokolu.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Number 21, number 14, number 13.
Turkey perhaps contemplating their next change here. Özkan. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Yilmaz driving forward, a man on a mission. Çalhanoğlu. Çelik. And the return pass. And Demiral. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that has been knocked clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's a sharp little ball here. That'll be a throw-in. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Çalhanoğlu. Almiron. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Arda Güler.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Knocks it out wide. He's played it back. Güler. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. The final 5 minutes. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! And there's a goal! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paraguay have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Turkey give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Pass somewhat off target.
Paraguay can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Özkan. And it's Kukçu. Showing good feet.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Özkan. Yilmaz receives it in a good position. Shoots! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And now he has two. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Oh, can he get onto this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's the end. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Yilmaz picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.